hope you don't mind the wet hair. But I figure if we're friends and we're sitting on the couch talking, you don't care, right? Actually, today I wanted to talk about perfection. I happen to be somebody who is sort of paralyzed sometimes by perfection. I really want everything to be great. I want to be the best at what I do. I want to look good. I want to be a great mom. I want to be a good friend. I want to be a good wife. I want to be a great cook. I want to, it's sort of exhausting. And I know I'm not alone. I know that actually a lot of you feel the same way. And I was thinking about that today because yesterday I had to put together a video for another project I'm hoping to do. And when you're doing something like that, you start picking out all of your problems, like the fact that I go all the time when I'm talking, which I'm sure is extremely annoying, and I'm trying to get better. Or, I feel like I look chubby on the camera. I don't like when I say I find all these reasons why it isn't good. And when you do that to yourself, you could be filming and refilming and refilming and refilming and refilming a video of yourself that's only supposed to be a few minutes long until the end of time, because it's never good enough. You're not funny enough, you're not smiling enough. You should smile more. Smile all the time. I can't do that. You know those TV people that smile all the time when they're talking? I don't know how they do that. And I realized at some point yesterday, you know what? Cut it out. Just stop. This is about you just being you, and you are who you are at this moment, and good and bad. Nothing is going to change that. And if you aim for perfection, you'll never do anything. And that's really true. I wouldn't do anything if I was constantly meeting or trying to meet the goals that I have set out for myself or think that I should meet in terms of motherhood or how I look or what I do or how I write or anything like that. And I'm hoping that has, in your mind anyway, some connection to what you're going through. If you are like me and are constantly beating yourself up about not doing things a certain way, not doing things the right way, I think it's easy to feel like that when you have antenatal depression or anxiety, postpartum depression, anxiety, OCD, post-adoption depression, psychosis, whatever it is. There are so many things in the sort of new baby world that easily make people like us feel like we are so far from perfect or even good. Whether it's, not feeling comfortable in mommy groups where other people feel comfortable, being afraid to go out with your kid, being afraid to be alone with your baby, having trouble breastfeeding, wanting to co-sleep, not co-sleeping, staying at home with your baby, going to work. There are just so many issues for all moms, and in some measure even more for us in terms of, really feeling imperfect and not good enough. And I can see how that would paralyze you and make you feel terrible. And part of the reason I can see that is because I've been there myself. So here I am with my tacky, wet hair, and my whatever, and all that other crazy stuff. But I want you to know that as scary as it is, and no, I'm not going to edit that out because it's imperfect. As scary as it is, you really are not the only person that feels that way. And sometimes I think that's the scariest part, to feel like everyone else seems to have it all together and you don't. And that is just not true. It's not true at all. And so, I just wanted to have this little chat and say, I struggle with that every single day. And anytime that you see me have an accomplishment, on my blog or with my kids, something goes well, or I get an award, or, whatever. With every single one of those things, I was nervous, and I was worried about whether I would be good enough, and whether I should even try, or whether it would be more safe and comfortable for me to not do anything at all. So, while it's a struggle, I'm really trying to embrace accepting myself as I am, even with a mental illness, which I still have. I have OCD. And trying to get past these feelings that really mainly I put on myself, that I'm not good enough. Because I'm good enough, damn it. I am good enough. You are good enough. We are good moms. We are good people. You know, we have an illness that we struggle with. It's not an easy road to get over it. There are ups and downs. Some get over it quicker. Some get over it with a certain kind of treatment versus another. And you can even get yourself, you know, down about that whole comparison. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You are worthy and wonderful as you are. And we all need to do a better job of supporting each other and encouraging each other in that way, because it really is true. So that's my message for today. And, you know, if it's imperfect, I guess then it's perfectly me. Bye.